Give me 37 years. That gets me to 90. That's a full life for me. Maybe too soon for her, but trust me, in those 37 years, my daughter's gonna have game. She's gonna know what time it is. She's gonna know she's somebody. So the rest of whatever life I have left, I wanna continue to do my thing and be successful, but I wanna make her proud and give her everything I got.
I'm looking at this picture, and I can't get over how
they're grown up.
they're like grown ladies.
I know, man. I hate it. I hated it because I did not. When you have kids, all you think about them as little kids.
Yes.
You don't expect this to happen, and yeah, it's a whole new lifestyle at home, and not as much. I'm not ready for it.
So what is it like raising teenage girls?
Well, it's great. They have friends. They talk about. You know what I noticed? They don't talk to me as much.
Okay, I thought it was just my son.
It's just,
I thought it was a boy thing. So girls do that too?
Oh my! I have a van. I drive in the van. They're in the back. They go way in the back, by the way. They don't go to the row behind me. There's like 2 rows away. I'm just like, all right, I can hardly see them in the rearview mirror. And then on occasion, they do their phone stuff.
Yes.
They talk to each other. And then I'll say, how we doing back there? And then I get nothing. and then I go, what's going on? Turn that down for a minute, because they have their own kind of music going. And they turn it down, and I hear, what? And I go, just saying hello.
Just saying hello.
That's
how you get their attention.
Yeah.
What are your kids into these days?
Well, my daughter loves dancing.
Nice.
They both rock climb, so I've taught them both how to rock climb. My son is really big into martial arts, so those would be the... Yeah.
Okay, are you teaching them how to drive?
I am.
What's that like?
It's awesome.
Can they drive? Are they good drivers?
They're good drivers, yes. They are. Well, I haven't taught my son so much, but my son knows how to ride motorcycles. My daughter's not so much on the motorcycles yet, but my daughter knows how to drive pretty well. She passed her driver's course, and now we're going into driver's ed and everything, so I'm very excited, and cars are coming up, we're picking stuff. It's exciting.
Speaking of your lovely mother, I'm sure she's smiling down on you and your beautiful new baby girl that
Frankie.
you told us you were having the last time you were here.
I told you first.
You did.
I
You
told
shared
you
that with us
first.
first. Look at her.
Yeah. There she goes.
Oh my goodness.
There she goes.
Is gorgeous.
There she go. Look,
What is
Frank.
it like being a dad?
You know what? It's crazy. It's crazy with everything. Where we at? Yeah,
Isn't she
that's her
precious?
move.
Is there any more in the works?
Right now, I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying what I got now because I'm an only child. I'm an only child. So there's and also I ain't getting no younger. You feel me? Everything still works, y'all. Ladies. Everything still works.
Family show.
But no, my mother was all about me, and my girl Desiree, she's got a beautiful 6-year-old daughter, Charlie, and she has a son, Caden. So she's got plenty of practice, and thank goodness for that, because I just follow her lead in mommyhood and fatherhood and all that. So I'm baby stepping, just trying to figure it all out. But I look at little Frankie, and I'm like, God willing, and I'm 53 years old, so. Give me 37 years. That gets me to 90. That's a full life for me. Maybe too soon for her, but trust me, in those 37 years, my daughter's gonna have game. She's gonna know what time it is. She's gonna know she's somebody. So the rest of whatever life I have left, I wanna continue to do my thing and be successful, but I wanna make her proud and give her everything I got.
Wow. She got a great dad. Okay, we have to talk about your show. Yeah. Lopez versus Lopez is very funny and beautiful, but it hits home. It's like, tell everyone how it came about. It's very personal.
Yeah, I was estranged from my daughter Maya because of the divorce and things. And, when I was growing up, Jennifer, I really didn't have a male. I had no father, I didn't have a father. So I had really no figure or anyone really kind of to tell me what was right and wrong. And I made a lot of mistakes, as men do. And no excuse. I mean, they were all mine. But not until I started to do something that nobody in my family or anybody that I really knew ever did was accept responsibility for a person's behavior.
Right.
So I said, so many times that we would just remove people from our lives forever. But then, to be a father is a very special thing. But also to have a child as beautiful as any child, but to be estranged from your child it's one of the worst things ever. So. For the first time in my life, I owned up to all of my mistakes, and I was lucky enough that mine took me back into her life, and a little bit of the show is about.
That gave me chills. Wow.
You know,
Yes.
you know, listen, I wasn't planning on making as many mistakes in my life, but I also wasn't planning on them all being part of my 2 shows. But
Yeah.
I'm happy. If my dysfunction can help someone function, then I'm cool with that.
And I think it will. Tell us about this, a legendary night tour that you guys are having together. Tell everyone what they can expect.
You know what? What they can expect is a lot of fun. That's what a lot of people say. Anytime they come out of the show, they said, we had the best time. And it's basically taking them kind of on a journey. Old school stuff, new school stuff, a lot of things in between. We love 80s, so we'll throw 80s music. We have a fun little gag where it's called a dice. So we throw a die out in the audience. We have a list of songs that are just random songs.
Oh, this
so whatever
sounds good.
the dice, it's almost like, when the music stops, you hold up the die, whatever the number is, we'll sing.
And you'll sing it?
Yeah, so it's like, smells like
I
Team
like
Spirit
that.
we do, what else do we do?
Basket Case,
Just random songs that are just, and they're fun.
It takes you all over the place. It's all inclusive. We really get involved with the crowd. And I'm taking this opportunity. I'm finally doing my first ever solo album.
Wow.
So I do 3 songs in there.
Amazing.
My family came to the second show. I dedicated it to my youngest daughter.
Beautiful.
Whose birthday's tomorrow.
Aw,
so
happy
she'll
birthday.
be 7. Daddy loves you, laddie. And I just lost it. I lost it.
At
I
least
was
that
done.
way she really felt it and know
she
how
did.
much you love her and how
yeah.
much you meant it.
Oh, there are my kids right there.
Listen.
No, don't. Hold on a second. You don't live with them. You don't know.
What are they into?
They're into, you know what they really love are their phones.
I understand.
What are we gonna do about this?
I've been trying to figure out, maybe we could figure it out together.
I cannot get them out of their phone. If they're literally next to me, the only way I can get them to do something is if I text them.
You know what I do? I FaceTime them right there at the table. Like, hello, I was talking to you. Yes.
No, I wanted to finish my story though. With one of my kids, I do notice that one of them has those same traits that I had, where they're a little out of line at times and everything, and we're putting her into drama at school.
As you should.
Yeah.
I wonder what is it like to have you as a dad?
It's terrible. It's terrible. I embarrass them as much as I can, especially now that they're attempting to enter like dating stuff.
Oh yeah, that's different. What is it like with having a girl? Because like my son is 13.
Yeah, I have a deal. Actually, I would be okay with, I saw your son backstage. I would be okay with him dating my daughters. That would be okay. He seems to be like a very...
You hear that, Dave? Okay.
He said hello, he looked me in the eye, he like did all the things that none of the dudes that my girls hang out with do. I mean, like every guy, it seems like the kids these days are like, oh, hey.
Yes.
What's up, Mr. Yo, what's up, man? It's not what's up, man. Like,
No, it's
when
not.
you were younger, weren't you like,
Yes, hello. The way they communicate is so odd today. I say that all the time. Do you think it's harder for them today as before, like from the 80s?
I do, because, I mean, we didn't have phones. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's just phones.
We
I'm
were
sorry,
forced
everybody.
to communicate and...
Yeah, I mean, like now my kids just speak like in emojis, like,
Yeah.
I don't want to. Dad, what are you like?
You're not only an incredible actor, but you're an awesome father, too. You have 4 girls.
I do.
Oh, my goodness.
I do. 4 beautiful daughters.
4 beautiful daughters.
Yes.
And then it's tough being a dad to 4 girls, but then being a single dad. Like, what is that like? What is the journey?
You know, it's been an interesting journey. I would say I'm a single dad, but I'm not really, because they have a great mama Joy.
I love that.
And she has showed up for them and has really been the one who, in so many ways, we've raised them together.
Mm-hmm.
But I say she's put in the time, because you know what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I finally woke up and when I want to have a sincere relationship, which I've always had with my daughters, I realized that I was still looking at them as if they were 4,
We do
3,
that
4, or
as
5 years
parents.
old.
Yes.
And I have a beautiful daughter backstage, Shaquille Esposito,
Oh, I
who's
love that she's
23 years old. And I started to listen. I started to listen to who they really are. And I would always tell them, ask for what you want in life. And then I had to realize that they're asking me to be present for them.
Wow.
So I have a great relationship with my 4 daughters. I always have, but now it's deepening, because I'm not afraid to show them who I really am. And Yeah.
The human, the person, because
And who I
parents
have
are
been in
humans
my
too.
life.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we shield our children from who we've been.
Right.
And when my daughter said
That's
to
a
me,
good point.
Papa, I didn't know that about you. I didn't know that. And I went, oops. But you know, that's real. 'Cause
Yes,
you know,
it
we
is.
change as human beings from day to day and from year to year, and hopefully we grow.
Yes.
And if we have shame surrounding any part of who we have been and don't want to talk about it,
Right.
then that's a little bit of a problem because you're still wearing a mask and you're still hiding. Now, I wear a mask for a living, so I'm about to drop the mask.
Drop
right
the
now.
mask.
Drop the mask, baby.
I love that. Your daughter is 21.
She's 20.
She's 20 and she's about to be 21.
Don't say that.
So why? Well, how you
It's
feeling
hard
about
to be
that?
a dad.
She cute too.
It's
Uh-oh.
hard to be a dad when I went to see my daughter at college, and it was like a parents' weekend thing, and so I went to go see her, and it's just so crazy when you used to have your kid on the backpack, and we do the little hikes to going to visit them in college. They got their own place and they got their own life.
It happens
you
so
know, and
quick.
now I'm Mr. Bellamy.
Man, yes.
You feel old as hell. Hi, Mr. Bellamy. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, is my daddy here? What?
No, it's you. You're the daddy.
Yeah, it was really nice to see your kid grow up, but at the same time, she's about to be 21.
Right.
So now what I do? She's gonna be grown. Vote,
I'm
drink, everything.
Well, 20 ain't too far from
Boyfriends.
21. You know, 20 ain't too far from 21.
I know what I'm saying,
Okay.
you know,
Okay.
because I'm
I don't
old.
wanna upset you.
Is there any old school fathers in here? Am I the last old school daddy? Come on, brother. Come on now, stay there with me. I'm old school. We interrogation at the door.
Oh, that's how. Well, how are you?
old are
How are you? That's what you do.
Do you have any felonies?
Uh-oh. Y'all see his face. Do you scare her boyfriends away
I
like
try
that?
to. I always be like, yo, my man, whatever you do to my daughter, I'm gonna do to you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's...
And they're like, Mr. Bellamy, I'm just taking a little lunch. I was like, you good?
I'm sure you're instilling the same things in your kids. Are they givers too?
Yeah, they are. They're. You know, I'm blessed. I have 6 wonderful kids. They don't give me problems. You know, they're kind of upset with me
Wow, they're upset with you?
Yeah.
Why?
because I said something, and I was just trying to be funny, but I was serious at the same time. I said, you can't touch daddy cheese until you get 2 degrees.
That's a good one, honey.
So they're,
David, you can't
you know,
touch
they're young and they're doing their own thing now, and they call me for money every now and then. I'll be like, I ain't got it. Daddy broke. I ain't got it.
Oh my goodness. Are they into sports too?
I have, well, my youngest daughter, Miara, she's probably the best, and then Shakira's at Texas Southern, and my son Sharif is in the G League. I want my 2 other daughters, Tahira and Amira, I want them to be lawyers. I kind of have to bribe them to be lawyers. You know, I had a conversation with the boys and the girls. The boys are kind of upset. They're like, you treat the girls different. And I was like, you damn right I do. Damn right I do. So you know, you have to protect and provide for the ladies. So I give them, you know, incentive packages. So I will love my two daughters. I know they're watching. Daddy wants you to go to law school. He'll hook you up.
That's right. Make daddy proud.
That was so amazing watching Jalija play the piano.
Wasn't it something?
I tried to learn that song for like a year looking at the keyboard and
Looking
I
at
couldn't
it.
do it. Yeah. Yeah, that was amazing.
And he learned it starting at 2 years old.
That is interesting. I did want to ask you about, I mean, I have questions. I have questions
Okay.
for
Ooh, I
you.
would love your question.
Because our daughter's almost 2. She'll be 2 in January.
Yes.
And I brought, there she, well, there, yeah, there's,
Aw.
you can see her hat.
Her hat. She's fashionable.
Yeah,
already.
we have a farm. We're on a little farm
I
there.
love that.
Yeah. So I brought a guitar. I play guitar. I play piano. Not
Mm-hmm.
well. I didn't start at 2. I started at like 48.
Okay.
I highly encourage start an instrument in middle age, I say. Because when you're young, you feel like, I gotta be the best at this. And when you're
Yeah.
middle age, you're like, I'm never gonna be great at this. Like,
It's a good hobby.
Yeah, I
right?
play because it's fun. So I got a guitar strung with nylon strings
Mm-hmm.
because it's better for, you know, for if she wanted to play, it's better for her hands. They're,
Okay.
you know, soft plastic strings. And I came in the door with it, and she has a tiny little toy guitar, and she ran up with her toy guitar, recognized that they were the same thing, and then we sat down, and she just like kind of played it, and I'm like, oh my God, she's a musical genius, it's gonna be her thing. And
She may be.
She might. And the next day, I was like, I'm so excited. We're gonna play guitar. I'm like, it's the guitar. She was like, that was yesterday. You know, like she was so over it.
See, with kids, it changes like the wind. 1 minute they into this, then they into something else, and that's what's amazing about Elijah. Like to see him into his craft so early. You know what I mean? It changes the game. That's a little future star right there. That's for sure.
It is. There's no doubt.
And then you have a daughter that's 18 years old going to college. You have an 18-year-old.
I do.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
your baby.
63 years old, guys. It's okay. No. Yeah, that's my daughter. She's my baby. So it's tough when they leave. You think you're ready for it because as they get older, they gain independence and they're gone a lot anyway.
Yeah.
And they have their own friends and their own interests. But when they're actually, you can always, I guess, see them or go see them or whatever. When they're gone, it really is a text or a phone call. And she's 18, so let's be honest, it's a text. I'm not getting, phone calls and stuff, which is normal. But I hate it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not ready for that. I only got a 13-year-old, but I'm bracing myself for it.
But you know what does happen?
What happens?
What does happen, though, is you do, you have more time to party.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.